All right, what up, what up? We are live. Shout out to everyone tuning in except the damn guppies. But yeah, appreciate everyone tuning in here. We do have a live stream that we've never really done before. We're going to talk NBA as well as MLB. We did a poll earlier today. Let's see if I can pull that up. Looked like the NBA was kind of the move here. So yeah, let's check this out here. We did a poll earlier today. I shouted it out in my daily videos this morning. Said we're gonna do both. We could talk about both. We'll get into both. We'll be live for maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it may be, right? But I said, what should we focus on? We got 244 votes, not bad. 59%, so almost 2/3 said we'll do some NBA. I love this FYO being like both. And I'm like, dude, we said we'll do both. Why you give me the ... ellipses with attitude too? I said we'll do both. But we'll probably start with MLB. Does that sound, or excuse me, NBA. We do have some MLB games going as of right now. I want to just get a score check here. We got Chicago up 3-0 over Colorado. Atlanta 6-0 over the White Sox. And this game just got kicked off, or just started to kick off. In terms of our final plays, maybe we can actually look at that really quickly. So we got a few final plays here, obviously, for MLB and NBA. So let's dive into both of these. MLB final plays. I don't know if we're going to have any more unless we come across any in the stream, but these are the final plays that we have here for MLB. And then NBA, I'm trying to find player prop value, and maybe we'll find some in the stream, but right now we just have two of the games, the totals going on. So yeah, we'll probably get into a little bit of both here. Let's do some shout outs in the comments. If I miss anybody, I apologize, but it's because I'm dumb and the chat moves too fast. We have AO in here. Shout out to you. Green Bay, shout out. Kyle, what is going on? Brian in the chat. G, we got Gio. We got Freddie, Fro, we got Bobby. Craig's in here. Shout out to Calling Our Shot. Guys, I feel like this is a stupid thing to say, but if you don't know who Calling Our Shot is, go check out their channel. But shout out to Austin. I'm assuming that is you. We got Pat, Garrett, Salam, and Hector in the chat. Let's dive in and start looking at some, I guess we can start looking at some NBA roster news as of right now like we normally do. But again, I think we're going to try and transition into baseball at some point. So yeah, that'll be on me to manage, not your guys' job. We'll figure out how to manage that. But let's jump in and look at some roster news here. I don't love the slate today. That's why our final plays right now are kind of like meh. We just have the over in the Atlanta Chicago game and the under in this game. That's it right now. But in terms of injuries, no Desmond Bain here. Cade Cunningham game time decision. I've seen all over Twitter, and it's a really good thought. It's like, if you're going to bet Detroit, you're going to want to wait for Cade Cunningham to be ruled in or out, because if he's sitting out, just like a popular take right now is that if he sits out, Detroit's tanking. No Cam Johnson here for Brooklyn. No major injuries on Indiana. Portland, you know that their injury reports as long as your grandmother's Rolodex. Orlando looking fairly healthy. Boston still waiting on Brown and Porzingis. Micic for Charlotte, as well as Nick Richards. New Orleans, no Brandon Ingram, nothing new there though. Trae Young still out here. Kongu just got, I think it was like another 10 days that he'll be out. Dosunmo and Caruso, both game time decisions. Caruso is one of the plays that we're looking at from his assist perspective. We will get to the MLB, guys. We will. Caruso's, we've been cashing his over 3.5 assists. It's now bumped to 4.5. I still don't mind it. Decent odds for plus money. I don't know. What do we do there? For plus money. So it's something that we'll consider here. Atlanta to the shooting guards, not allowing all that much. He's going to get the start at the small forward, but I think we can consider him a shooting guard if he's a small forward, technically, because he's starting there. I guess we like it. But all right, let's see what we got here. A lot of people in the comments appreciate that, Garrett. Yeah, we do need some NBA player props. Like that's what I'm thinking too, Camden. So let's dive in. Do you guys have any player props that you like for the NBA here? Again, we're gonna do MLB. In fact, I'll put that as a pinned comment right now. Just so we have it. we put this here because I know a lot of people are looking for MLB. I mean, we can try. I'm just too much of a dummy to be able to do both at the same time. Let me focus on something, right? It's the first time we've done like a joint stream like this. But all right, let's jump into it. I see Austin saying Drew Holiday over 4.5 assists. Let me throw the link to Outlier because if you guys don't know, partnered with Outlier, this is such a great player prop research tool, literally like a one-stop shop. So go ahead and check this out if you guys do want 7 days free, like legitimately a no-brainer. I'm not lying to you, anything like that. They got everything you need. So let's jump in. We got Drew Holiday, 4.5 assists here. It's super juiced. That'd be my only concern. In fact, you know, I'm no stranger to a -144, so maybe there is some value on FanDuel there, Austin. He's hitting 7 of his last 10. Charlotte obviously allowing plenty of assists. 8.2 potential assists, but over his last 5, that does jump to 8.8. That's not a bad look. I don't think that's a bad look. If I give that like a Evs confidence rating, right, out of 10, I think we look at like a 7.7 there type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't hate that whatsoever. Let's see. Ian says Halliburton 2+ steals. 2+ steals. Okay. So not over steals plus blocks because that looks pretty good. But that being said, yeah, like he's going to get steals more than he has blocks, right? For +142, 7 of his last 10. Brooklyn not allowing tons of steals on the season. Let's see how they're doing as of late to point guards. Brooklyn, where art thou? Am I missing them? All right, middle of the pack, so it's nothing that I would get talked off of. +142, with that being factored in, I think that's worth a flyer, right? That seems like it's somewhat worth the flyer. So I don't mind that all that much either. Camden says the content has been awesome. Appreciate the hell out of that. All right, let's see. I know I'm about to fall behind in the comments because not only are we doing 2 sports, this is gonna be tough. But I do think we'll manage here. So let's keep it going here. Booker under 2.5 3-pointers made. That's coming in from Craig, who is a member. I don't mind the sound of that because we've cashed Booker under 3s many a times this season. New Orleans here. Let's see. What game do we have this as? New Orleans, it's game number 6. New Orleans, great above the break 3s. We know Booker's going to take plenty of those. In terms of shooting guard, small forwards, they've been allowing plenty of 3s, which is actually, not to say news to me, but I wouldn't assume that. He's going to be the point guard, but I think we can look at him. Actually, I guess we can look at him from a point guard and shooting guard perspective if we want here. So point guards, New Orleans, where are they at? What, 10th-ish most shooting guards? They definitely lock up a little bit better, more middle of the pack. Actually, no, right there, 4th least. All right, so they're going to allow plenty, but it's a matter, is he going to take a bunch, right? Like, he's going to take 6. Like, he's not a 50% shooter. On the season here, averaging just 36% from 3. So, I don't mind it. I do get concerned about the Pelicans, I guess, allowing a decent amount of 3s. You could see, actually... What are we? So on the season, best 3-point percentage are we reading that correctly? So they're good at defending, just not the last 10 games, I guess. Or is that percentage versus quantity, right? Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind that. That's definitely good to see. But again, to shooting guards, point guards, it may be a little bit different. All right, we got Kevin in the chat with a $5 donated. Actually, let me be specific. $4.99. He says, what's up, my man Ev? Love the hat today, guys. Gambler collection over on fademe.store. Are my Cavs toast? No positive comments allowed. All right. This is what I'd say to that. Are the Cavs toast, right? So if we look at the, let's just go to the standings, right? They're in the 3 seed right now. Are they toast? No. I mean, they'll probably finish right in that 3 seed. If that were to be the case, they end up playing, I guess, the 3 seed would play, the 6 seed, right? Pacers would be a pretty tough draw. The one thing I'll say about the Cavs is the fact that, they've been injured for so long. Let's not forget how good they were when healthy, and now they're kind of getting back. So, guess what? I don't think the Cavs are toast. Do I think they win the NBA championship? No. I think Milwaukee, Boston, definitely in the East. Obviously, me being a Celtics fan, but unarguably the best team in the league right now, right? I don't think they win the championship, but I don't know about toast in terms of getting bounced or everything, anything like that. Did I read that wrong? Are my Cavs toast everyone? Toast everyone? No pause. Mitchell's so you're a self-loathing Cavs fan then, Kev, huh? That's funny. What else we got here? Booker under PRA. Oh, we got a little debate in the chat here. Jake Bishop. Let's see what we got. Let's throw this to a poll. We're not doing any plays yet, okay? But this is interesting. So Booker, let's see. What is it? 36.5. Let's see. I'm going to settle this once and for all for the debate we got going in the chat right now. Once and for all. We have, let's see. Craig says Booker under. No. Let's see. Jake says Booker under. And Gabriel says Booker over. All right, let's see. Let's see what you guys got. Me, I would say almost like I would just lean under, not because of Booker, but because of how good this Pelicans defense has been. But I mean, like, this is his recent history against them. I mean, a lot of people saying under. So it looks like the public would be on the under. Unarguably, undebatably. All right, what else we got here? So Music says, hey, I'm from Brazil. You're so cool. Hey, I'm glad you think so. A lot of people don't. Yeah, Flash, I agree. New Orleans has been playing some D for sure. All right, let's look at Kevin Durant, 24.5 points over. That's coming in from Camden here. I started to type your name in the freaking box here. All right, Durant. 25.5 points, what we want, right? Points, 24.5, but 25.5, 24.5, minus 115 over. Okay. 4 straight here against the Pelicans. He hit it back on January here. Pelicans defense, though, been pretty good. He's obviously going to get the start at the power forward here. Let's check out courtside, pal, because this will give you they bucketize players, okay? Scorers, shooters, playmakers. They put them into some sort of a bucket in a sense. And let's see how he's a scorer 8 and a shooter 4. Let's see how that matches up against the Pelicans here. So points. In terms of shooting, New Orleans should be pretty good at stopping Durant, and then scoring kind of middle of the pack there, right? Where are they at? Scoring. New Orleans, I'm missing them. Yeah, 17th. So that's interesting to note there, I guess, that this should be a good matchup. I mean, he had 26 against them. How did he shoot? 50%. So he shot 58% against them. That could be tough. All right. You think we should get in, maybe build a... What do we want to do? We want to build a prize picks? Do we want to build... Yeah, let's build a prize picks. We haven't done that in quite some time. So let's get into some player props here. We'll build a prize pick slip. Maybe we'll build a, let's see, I don't know. What should we build? I'll put it in the chat. What am I pulling up here? There's me. We want to be NBA prize picks. Okay. Let's throw this into the chat here and we'll get to it. So, all right, we'll go 2, 3, 2, 3, and 5. That's what we'll do. Make sure to vote on that poll, guys. It definitely helps us kind of move the stream along, right? I have so many tabs open. I'm bound to lose it at some point. I promise you. Pat, I love Sleeper too. We don't have a desktop version. You know what I mean? Like, that drives me nuts. I'd love to do Sleeper, because Sleeper is absolutely awesome. But anything we put in here should be able to be doable over on Sleeper, you know? But yeah, if you guys follow me along, you know that I love Sleeper as well. Prize Picks and Sleeper are kind of my go-tos right now, with if there were to be a third, and there is, Chalkboard. Chalkboard I like a lot as well. Let's see. Almi, we're going to get to baseball in a little bit. My goal here is probably to go 30 to 40 minutes basketball, 30 to 40 minutes baseball. All right. Looks like we're going to do a three-man Prize Picks. All right. Kevin with another 5. Shout out to you. Make it a winner, Ev. You got this. And team, yes. Again, this is a community slip here, so everyone's gonna have a say. We'll do the votes and everything like that. So, let me throw this up right now. All right. Again, if you're like, oh, I don't have Prize Picks, all that, like, we should be able to get some. We should be able to get these same exact plays and whatnot over on a sportsbook. So if you're following along, or you're on a different app or something like that, I know not everyone has everything, but we're gonna do it. So if you want to sign up for Prize Picks, I just dropped my link. That obviously helps me and benefits me. I posted that in the comments. But all right, let's get rocking and rolling here. Where we'll start is we'll get to some of your plays, I guess. Let's jump into, yeah, let's just do that. Let's get jumping into Outlier here. And we can start taking a peek at some of the plays you guys think. So I know we just looked at a couple. Let's get to it. I guess let's get back to that. So drop some plays in the comments. I see a lot of people, you know, liking the 2-leg. Sure, if you want a 2-leg play, go ahead and take your best 2 out of this. We can all kind of to roll with this together. So we'll do that. And then maybe we even go Prize Picks MLB. There's plenty of MLB plays on the board as well. Yes, if we were smart and we really wanted the best value, we can do both. But no, we're going to do NBA, then we'll do MLB because it's more entertaining to watch one sport, I guess. Let's see. Bell says, you helped me a ton last night with the Bulls under and the Warriors Jazz games over. Thanks. I love the channel. Yeah, we swept in the MLB last night, the NBA last night, which is, good to see. But all right, let's jump in. VFX says Tatum over 2.5 threes. Do we have that here? Jason Tatum. Where's his threes at? I'm not seeing it. Cam Thomas under 4.5 assists. So, it's 4 on Prize Picks. We lose a little bit of value there. Unfortunately, ATM. Jaylen Brown over 2.5 assists. He is questionable. Let's keep that in mind. But Jaylen, where's his assists at? We don't have it on Prize Picks. So I guess we're missing some stuff on Prize Picks. Under 19 PRA. This is coming in from Trey. Let's check the optimizer because I do want to see, is his normal sportsbook line 19.5? 19.5. So under 19, we lose a little bit of value. The optimizer does still give it as a 50 point whatever chance to hit. Come very, low these past 2 games. The matchup that he's going to have, this is going to be a bad game, I think, but not the easiest matchup with Ben Caro and Wendell Carter, right? So power forwards, we're looking at what? PRA. So power forwards, last 7 games here against Orlando. They're good against points. Orlando good against rebounds and pretty good against assists. So let's jump in, check him out here. I don't like that we're losing a little bit of value, but my one thing to kind of say, you know what, like I guess it's okay in a sense, is the fact that we're looking at a guy that has been under in plenty of games now. He may get some minutes like he has been getting, but even in 35 minutes, he had 9 last game. Okay, first one, let's send this one to a poll. Let's send this bad boy to a poll. I don't mind that spot. We can build multiple splits, guys. Again, did I say splits? Multiple slips, guys. I don't like it when people vote no just because we want to get more. You want your pick to be in there. Like, yes, we got hundreds of people in here. Like, it's tough for everyone to get their play in there. I get it. But make sure you guys do vote on the poll. Yeah, VFX, that's why. So I'll plug this too while we're waiting. That's why this tool, the optimizer, is so freaking valuable. This literally identifies those plays that are about to move before they do. For example, Andrew Abbott over in strikeouts. Look at where sportsbooks have this. I wouldn't be surprised if this Abbott line gets moved pretty damn soon. So we probably should be jumping a pick, put something like that in. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Let's do this. If you guys want to tail this, go for it. We're going to put the top 2 players on the optimizer here in NBA and MLB. And we'll see if it cashes to kind of prove that the optimizer is legit, because I've been using this for so damn long. So this is the first one. If you guys do want to check it out and tail it, Andrew Abbott over 5.5 strikeouts and under rebounds for Nick Richards. So we'll throw that in. That one's good to go. But now let's get back to this. So this poll has to be 55% or more. Right now it's 55. We need some more votes though, guys. Do we really have to stopwatch it up in here? We need more votes. All right, we're going to go 30-second timer. Get your votes in. It helps move the stream along. I truly do mean that. So we'll check back in on that. Get your votes in, and we'll see if Jabari Walker is going to get the nomination here for our first pick on the prize picks for the NBA. But make sure you guys tail that if you want. Nick Richards, as well as Andrew Abbott, for our just kind of throw-in play using the optimizer. But, all right, where are we? Stopwatch. 5 seconds left. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you like it? It's got to be over 55%. Right when this goes off, we're hitting end. End. All right. Let's see. What do we end at here? 59. A late surge for Jabari Walker. Now, we know this one's not going to get bumped. Just given the fact that, it's already bumped from its normal sportsbook line. So we're at 19, under 19 PRA for him. If you want to feel better about it, here we go. On the season, he's hit it plenty. Obviously, he's played a little bit more minutes here as of late, but going up against Orlando, it should be a tough matchup. You know what I mean? So we can feel okay about that. If you want to fade it, go right ahead. We're going to have 2 more plays in here. Go for it. But let's jump back into some of the chat here to get some plays. Reminder, guys, we're doing baseball in a little bit, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to skip ahead in the chat a little bit, okay? So just, if I miss your comment, feel free to say it again or something like that. Don't spam. You know that we've had to put people in timeout before because they absolutely just spam, right? Deshaun, did I say something? What did I say? Who he plays for? I might have messed that up. I put it right in front of me, Trailblazers, so my bad. La Resistance, jeez. As your tribal chief, I demand you take Baltimore -1.5, Pelicans win margin for 1 to 10 great odds. That's crazy. That is correct, ATM. So actually, we'll just pop up the optimizer. You guys can see it. We'll refresh here. Hopefully they don't get bumped too early. Did that? So, oh my God. Did that Abbott prop get bumped? No, it's still there. All right. Good. All right, perfect. Oh, it's still here. Perfect. Nick Richards still the best play on the optimizer there too. What this does, I'll put this in the chat for you guys. Did I already do that? Not sure. What this does is it literally takes into account sportsbooks odds, right? So we're looking at all of this, what sportsbooks are offering, and based on the prize picks line, prize picks doesn't care about odds, right? 2 for 2 is 3 times, blah, 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 doesn't matter. You want to put these high negative odds plays, the juiced plays, into your prize pick slip. Why take the chance? Sportsbooks already think that this is going to be the likely outcome, you know what I'm saying? Actually, let's see. Pascal says, do you bet on hockey? I do, not in the sense of doing it on videos and whatnot. It's definitely like a hope of mine, and because we just went full-time last month, like maybe that is a move for us moving forward. But yeah, I bet on everything, but in terms of where I consider myself valuable in a sense, like and obviously not too valuable, we have a brand called Fade Me, but in terms of like value, I know basketball, baseball, and football are definitely up my alley because I just know the sport better. But all right, let's jump back in here. Back into the NBA, we got play number 1 there. Caruso over rebounds and assists. What do we got for that? That's coming in from, I just lost it. Hold on. Caruso, where are you? Oh, no, I don't want to lose it. I want to give credit. All right. Coming in from Cordy Mack. All right. Caruso, his points is, what did you say? Rebounds plus assists. 8.5 right now. Let's see what the optimizer thinks of that. I like to use this as a starting point. Rebounds plus assists. Okay, so they give a slight edge to the over. FanDuel, Pick'em, DraftKings, normal juice. BetMGM juicing it. Caesars kind of juicing it. Fliff juicing it. All right, so we can, it's nothing that would deter me right away. We can keep going in here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? We got to add this in so you guys, I can send you guys the link afterwards too, right? Please hold. All right. Caruso. Find it the old-fashioned way. Rebounds plus assists. 8.5. He's only hit it in 6 of his last 10. Had 10 against Atlanta last time. I do think that's going to be an up-tempo game, right? So even if you look at his last 10, let's look at high-scoring games. Decently high-scoring, missed. High-scoring, got it. High-scoring, missed. High-scoring, missed. High-scoring-ish, missed. High-scoring. Okay, so nothing really to give us there. In his last 10, 7.6 potential assist, 8.4 rebound chances. So by my math, and if you guys don't know, I like to use the, I guess, the 50-50 rule in terms of rebound chances and potential assists. So rebound chances, I'd cut it in half, and we have 4, right? So there you go. 4 rebounds. Potential assists, I cut that in half. Say it's 8, 4. So we have him at a floor of 8.5, or a floor of 8, which is pretty damn close. He's come very close here. Head-to-head, he had 10 last time. I'm not seeing anything to say this doesn't go to a poll, so let's throw this in here. We can still get it on Prize Picks, right? Where are we at? Rebounds plus assists. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that says that we shouldn't be, throwing this up into the poll. So make sure to vote on that. Kevin, are you throwing in another super chat here? This guy. Appreciate you. We got you saying what? Let's see. Acknowledging Resistance Tribal Chief. I gotta love it. All right, let's get that Caruso poll cooking. Let's see if we throw this one in. Again, we're looking at more for his rebounds plus assists. The optimizer, I wouldn't say that they're loving it, but they don't hate it. And that's, for this type of thing, that's where I'm kind of like, all right, well, as long as the optimizer not saying, hey, you're a dummy for that, I don't necessarily mind it. Nick Richards play. That Nick Richards play is, where's it at? Nick Richards, did it get bumped? No. All right, still, these are the 2 top plays as of right now on the optimizer when we filter the percent odds to hit here. I trust it. All right, so let's leave this poll up for a little bit longer. I'm going to just check some MLB scores here. We didn't make this a final play, huh? So far, so good here for Pittsburgh. Chicago pulling away, Atlanta pulling away, not all, shocking, you know what I mean? But all right, what do we got here? Looks like Caruso's getting the nod here. Ending that poll. Let's throw him in. All right, so what we'll do is if we can get this next one pretty quickly, this Caruso one's in. If we can get this next play fairly quickly, we will lock in the 3-man, and then we'll make an MLB one, and then with extra time, we can go back to NBA. We could do whatever. Hey, it's my stream. It's our stream. Let's jump into it. Don't pay attention to the sweat. Don't pay attention to it. These lights, I got some big lights in front of me, right? A little sweaty, all right? That's what it is. All right, Steven says over 1.5 threes made for Porzingis. Let's check that one out. If we can get it on Prize Picks, which I'm not seeing it, Steven. Dunks, Not seeing Porzingis' threes. Obviously, we love that play. I would give the Ev stamp of approval on that right away. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's see. Carlos says, love you, bro. OJ, you two better. Hey, I'm just doing me. You know what I mean? I get flattered when people, and I don't even know if that's what you're trying to say, but when people are saying, like, I watch you, calling our shot, Kyle Kerms, like, these are guys that, like, I don't know, just really appreciative to be included in categories like that. You know, like, it's just what it is. You've been watching almost 3 years. Damn, shout out to you, man. See, that's the type of stuff I love. Actually, as we get into this last play, I do want to know, let me know in the comments how long you've been watching for. No judging. If this is your first time seeing me, I'm sorry, but just let me know how long you've been following along for, or watching, how long you've been following me, how long you've been fading me. Let me know in the comments, because it's so cool to see stuff like that. Carlos, appreciate the hell out of that. Over under 3.5 plays today. For the NBA, that's coming in from Smiley. I guess that's what I'll call you, Smiley. Over, I don't know. I'd say the under. Like, I can't envision. Right now, I have the two totals that we like, right? I can't necessarily guarantee we have 2 more plays. So I'm leaning under. Maybe 1 more, maybe no more. All right, we can look at this one coming in from Dalv. Under 32.5 for Jaren Jackson Jr. All right, so that's on there right now. Let's check out what the optimizer thinks. Actually, before we do that, I just asked you this. Let's see how long people have been watching. All right, here we go. A week ago, coming in from Pro, Chris, first time. Well, I apologize if this isn't the greatest performance, but cheers to you for your first time. Santiago says, found out about you yesterday. That's fair. Kyle, about a month. Just over a year. Appreciate that, Austin. 2 years from Jalal. Appreciate that, Craig. Is that right, La? All right, I just saw something here. So Bell says, wondering if PrizePicks doesn't offer something, is that a sign to take it elsewhere or no correlation? All right, if PrizePicks isn't offering a play, that probably means that the odds are fairly juice. So even if you do take it elsewhere, yes, there's a chance, probably a better chance than not, that it does hit, but your return on investment isn't going to be all that great, if that makes sense. So if there's a play on FanDuel or DraftKings that's minus 160 for the over, like, PrizePicks isn't going to include that because they're afraid of, the fact that they don't include odds, but you're still taking independently a minus 160 or minus 155, whatever it is, on that sportsbook. So I wouldn't say it's a sign to take it. It may give a sign or, an indication that it may be a better play in terms of hit, yes or no, but the payout's probably going to kind of stink, if that makes sense. Does that answer your question? So yes, it probably is a better chance of hitting, but the return on investment, there's a reason why sportsbooks are offering it and PrizePicks isn't. PrizePicks doesn't care about odds. Sportsbooks can juice the hell out of any play. But all right, we're going to look into Jaren Jackson. Hopefully that answers your question. Jaren Jackson Jr., right? Under PRA. So, all right, the optimizer is loving it. Sportsbooks slightly juicing it. We might have some legs here. This could be a good look from Delve, right? All right, PRA. Under, did we say 32.5? Did I miss that? That's what we have, right? 32.5, okay. So he's hit under in, let's see, last 8 games, under in 6 of them, under in 3 straight here. Santiago, okay, all right. We might have some legs here. Pistons against centers, nothing great. I mean, Duran's playing, he's going to try and beast on the boards, right? So he's averaging 8.7 rebound chances against them. In his last 10, averaging 12 rebound chances. So we have 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Now we're up to 9. He's shooting 17 times a game. Say he scores his shooting attempts, which is a decent correlation to make. We're looking at 20-ish, right? So if we can get some PrizePicks, let's send it. Let's throw that to a poll. That might be a good look. That might be a good look, and then we can jump into a little bit of baseball if we like this one. Could be a good look. All right, we got another super chat coming in from Smiley works for me. You say, love these streams. I appreciate the hell out of that. Appreciate the super chat and the 199, super chatted there. Appreciate that big time. Let's see where this one goes. Ellen, first time live here. Appreciate that. Blue, 4 weeks. It's always homemade says 30 seconds. Hey, if you find me today, you know what I mean? I love that. It's cool. And it is really cool to see how long. Like, we have people that have been watching since the beginning. We have people that have now been watching for, how long we've been live. 40 minutes, it's all love. It's cool. I do enjoy seeing that type of stuff. So appreciate you guys giving me that little bit of info there. Let's see. Charlie says, my brother received that red champion hoodie. Got to cop that next. Yeah, I'll throw it up here if you guys do want to check it out. This is, it's one of the most expensive things we offer, so I guess I apologize there. But literally one of our best things. It's a champion hoodie with a Fade Me embroidery there. Tons of cool stuff here, guys, on the site, though, if you guys do want to check it out. One of my favorites that we have now is this snapback. I just think that design's so easy and so simple. Love the white version as well. You guys will see me wearing that on my videos pretty soon. But all right, looks like this one's going to be a negative Ghost Rider. So we still need another NBA play to throw this in. Oh, mate, I love that. You're like, you said to be live, I'll check it out. There you go. All right, we need one more play. Luke Kennard. Harry says Luke Kennard under 0.5 first quarter rebounds. Oh, what a sweat. Let's see. Kennard. Do we not have it on here? Is he definitely getting the... Yeah, he is. Is PrizePicks not offering? PrizePicks may not have it. I don't mind that, though, but it's probably because maybe there's a little bit of juice here. First quarter rebounds. No. All right. Unfortunately, it's not on there. Another super chat from Austin. Appreciate you. Appreciate the content. Let's get this cheddar. Hey, we can try. I think that me, compared to a lot of people on this platform, at least can admit that, we're not going to get the cheddar every single day, right? But let's try and have some fun doing it as well. Garrett, what a way to skip the line, right? Appreciate the $2. See, that's how I'm not pandering for donations, but if you want to make sure I see your play, we could jump into it. We got Trey Murphy over 8.5 rebounds plus assists. All right, let's jump in here. The Murph. Trey Murphy, where is it? Rebounds plus assists. Please have it. Trey Murphy. Rebounds plus assists. All right, let's throw that in. Let's see what the optimizer thinks. Trey Murphy. Rebounds. Oh, they're absolutely loving it, guys. We got to send this to a poll quick or this is going to get bounced or bumped. This could be the move. Shout out to you, Garrett. I see other people in the comments. Shag saying it as well. Let's see. Let's get your votes in on this one. I know where my mindset is. I'm not trying to swing the audience here, but it looks like this could be a pretty damn good spot. This is what we have so far, not including the Trey Murphy one. I see Ian saying, what's the Caruso bet? Over or less? No, it's less. Oh, supposed to go less for Caruso. Okay, my bad. I hope no one placed that yet. I'd feel terrible. More 8.5 rebounds and less for Jabari Walker. Did we start that poll? Did I not send it? Oh my God, I'm so dumb. I just put it in the chat. We're killing valuable time. This could get bumped. Look at it on the optimizer. Almost a 54% chance to hit. Get your votes in there. All right, I think I see which way this is going, huh? 92% say yes. I like that move. Let's get it in. Let's throw it in. This is the play we're looking at. Can we share this? Yeah. All right, you want to throw that in on PrizePicks? Use that link right there. This is the first one we're rolling with. Now, if you want to throw this in on any sportsbook with the same plays or something like that, let's see. We probably have to give you Jabari Walker under 19.5, which is even a better deal, right? But I'm also going to throw this in for you guys as a normal link as well. So if you, when I say normal, I mean you could literally take this and it's going to open just like this, okay? So you guys are going to see this. You could literally place it on any sports book you want. So go ahead and use that link as well. And let me take a quick second to plug some stuff. So if you do want to sign up for Prize Picks, you want to use this link, okay? Boom. If you do want to use that optimizer, the one that gives the % chance to hit, make sure you go ahead and use this link. And then if you want to use Old Faithful Outlier, did I just slur? Outlier, use that link there as well. All right, let's get a W in chat if we think that that is a good slip. Actually, we'll pull it back up so you guys can see it. Is this hitting? Is it hitting? Who sells it if not? What do we think? What do we think? Is it hitting? Walker under, Caruso more, Trey Murphy more. Kevin, you always make me laugh. Is this hitting? Give me a W in the chat if we think it hits. I like it. I like it. I like this Trey Murphy play a lot as well. Let's see what the optimizer has just for normal plays as of right now. Nick Richards still sitting there. Did we get... All right, see, did we get some Abbott value? They took Abbott off. They took Abbott off. Did you guys get that one? The 5.5 for Abbott? That's off now. It's probably going to either not come back at all or come back as a 6 strikeout. So good on us there, right? We love that. We love that. All right. Should we transition into MLB? Should we transition to MLB? I'm down. Let's tweet this bad boy out. It's a good boy, okay? It's not just a bad boy. I'm going to throw this in the chat as well, guys. I just tweeted it out. Go ahead and show that some love over on Twitter/X. Pat, you just got the inside? Well, then we'll probably lose. All right. Let's transition into a little bit of, I guess, some MLB here, which is going to be pretty cool. We'll do Prize Picks still. We'll stick with some Prize Picks plays, but we'll jump into MLB, okay? Now I'll throw this in. We'll see what slip we want to build. Two, 3, or 5. We'll stick with those options. Guys, by the way, there's over 200 people in the chat right now. Over 200 people in the chat. 30 likes. 30 likes. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Seriously, that womp womp's for me because I'm not doing a good enough job, clearly. That's my indication. Nah, the chat is flying today, but go ahead and hit that like button, guys, if you do enjoy the stream here. Is it Twitter? Is it X? I don't know. It's X, all right? It's X, but I can't get used to saying that. Kelsey says, Ohtani put 100K on himself to go yard. All right, you know what? This is so stupid. All right, we're going to do a 3-man. I'm going to get to that take in a second because I have a weird take on players betting on themselves. Let's see. Did I just... All right, let's see. All right. All right. Put that in the chat, right? Where'd it go? Let's pin it. All right, so my take on players betting on themselves, it would definitely depend on the sport. But something like baseball, if Ohtani were to take his over on home runs, maybe I'm the dummy in the room, but like, what's that hurting the team? Or what's that hurting anything? If he takes his unders, we got another problem. You know what I mean? But like, I get it. Basketball, the guy could be a ball hog, blah, blah, blah. But if in baseball, the guy's taking his over, hit runs and RBIs, something like that, or anything. Like if a pitcher's taking his over on strike, I don't know, man. Like, I get why he can't do it because it's like a blanket statement or something like that, but I don't know. Something about like Ohtani being able to bet on himself to hit a home run. I'm like, who's that hurting? You know what I mean? Maybe it's just hurting his bank account. Like if he doesn't, if he does hit a home run, he makes money. The Dodgers make money. The Dodgers get a win. Like Last Dance documentary. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see. Andy Joyce in the chat. Shout out to you, man. But all right, we're going to build a 3-man Prize Picks MLB slip now. All right. All right, let's start it off. We got my man, Gio. Gio, I've been meaning to get back to you via DM, so shout out to Gio, everybody. I can own it. I've been off on the getting back to you. But all right, let's jump in here. 2 Prize Picks, and we're going to take that Fernando Tatis over 1.5 total bases. Let's jump into it. And it's not offered on Prize Picks. Unfortunately. It's probably an indication that it's a good chance to hit, but again, that's going to be the juice that we talked about earlier. Let's see. Kevin says, drunk drivers should be able to take a test while trying to see how much you can have a bring. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just talking guys hitting home runs, all right? All right? That's it. Kelsey says, watch the channel every day. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Big time. Seriously. But all right, guys, let's get some baseball plays in the chat. Let's bring it back to reality before my bad takes, I guess, out me here. All right. Jaylen Brown is out. Okay, what do we got is, let's see. Jaylen Brown out. Is Porzingis, we got an update on him yet? Because he is the ride of the day today. FYI, if you guys don't know what the ride of the day is, we give a shout out to a subscriber every day. The ride of the day right now, over 1.5 assists for Porzingis. We do have a backup if we need it, but nonetheless. All right, let's see. We're on MLB now. We got to open up Prize Picks. Actually, let's get this. All right, we got some tab work to do here. Okay. Oh, I'm built like that. Yeah, that was easy. All right, let's get some plays in the comments for the MLB. Let's jump into it. Wow, Gio, that's probably a good. What is that now? If you got it at plus 115, I'm actually surprised that it's not offered on Prize Picks. Good for you. All right, let's see. Shag says Gunnar Henderson under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Less. All right, let's see what we got. Now, keep in mind, guys, we are MLB right now, right? We're looking at props that just have not, have enough time to suss out what we like. So, for multiple reasons, we want to be conservative when we roll with this and everything like that. So, going to get the optimizer up. All right, let's run it. So, Gunner. They like the over, the under, so it's a plus money play. I would say this. That's not a Prize Pick slip, I guess. You know what I mean? Prize Pick slip play, I would say to you. But I would say that may be a good spot, based on, based on, I guess, baseball, I would say this. Like, honestly, we're betting baseball. We can call a spade a spade. Baseball is still kind of up in the air right now when it comes to data and whatnot. Let's see. H. Matthew says, did I miss NBA? Yes. Short answer, yes. Long answer, we may get back to it, but this is an NBA Prize Pick slip that we threw in. But unfortunately, yes, we're talking some baseball now. Gio says, the thing I would say about players betting on themselves and their own team is that they have inside information. Yeah, see, that's where I show my 0.5 IQ. It's like, yeah, that makes actually a lot more sense. A lot more sense than me being like, Shohei's going to try really hard. Over. Okay. So the over we can check out because the optimizer is definitely liking it, right? So let's dig into Gunnar Henderson over. In fact, I mean, it's looked good so far, right? How does he bat? So he bats. All right, good spot here. Going up against Michael Wacha, a right-handed pitcher. Using outlier, you can see his batting average nearly last year jumped 20% when going up a righty. So, all right, gives us a little bit of life here. Shags, let's throw this to a poll. This could be our first spot. Again, we're building a 3-man slip for Prize Picks MLB. What time does this thing? 6:35. Okay. But guys, make sure to run up the likes on today's stream. I do appreciate everyone that does. We got over 200 people in the building right now and only 65 likes. And I mean it, only 65 likes. And if you guys do find it in your kind hearts like a few of you guys have today, if you do want to donate, I appreciate the hell out of that. Obviously, Kevin, super generous today. We got Smiley. We got Austin, Garrett. Appreciate everybody that has donated so far in the stream. I mean, rant time while we have this at a poll. We went full-time doing content as of March 1st, and I'm not looking back. Like, we're going to put our heart and soul into this. We had a 9 to 5. We were still posting more videos, more shorts, more everything than damn near anyone in the industry because I don't take it for granted, and I mean that. So I don't want to get sappy here. I don't want to start crying on stream, but I do appreciate every single thing that anybody that watches, does for the channel. Even someone that hates on it. It's like, thank you for your comment. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad that you're so mad, in a sense. Like, why are you mad in your life that you're projecting into YouTube comment? But that's where the guppies come from. Like, if you guys hang out with your friends, you probably rag on each other and everything like that. Like, it's okay to acknowledge hate. The haters are going to be there if you start making waves. So don't act like they're not there. You know what I mean? That'd be like if you're surfing and being like, oh, there's a big wave. I'm not going to take it. And I'm not a surfer, but I get it. Little ranty Ev there. Give me a ranty Ev in the chat. We got the yes coming in. All right. So 78% of people loving this spot. Here is our first play for our Prize Pick slip here. We got Gunnar Henderson, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. A lot of people like that. What would that come down to for a poll number here? 75%. So that looks like a crowd favorite here. And we're building a 3-man slip, so we got a couple more to go. Go ahead and drop your plays in the comments. I know I'm throwing a lot at you, but it's how this brain works. I appreciate all the kind words, seriously. Appreciate all the kind words in here. I wish I can keep up and respond to every single one of them. Appreciate the hell out of that. All right, let's start with this. Fabian says Jose Altuve or Will Smith over 0.5 bases. We're going to take your first one because I want to get to multiple people. Jose Altuve, 0.5 bases, all right? Start with the optimizer. Again, guys, I'll throw it in the chat. Speaking of, like, support and whatnot, like, again, you guys using these links, signing up for these sites that I would never push something that I don't agree with. I think these help any sports bettor. Obviously, directly helps me as well. But let's jump in here. The optimizer saying that Altuve... do they only have his runs on Prize Picks? So we might have to go to Will Smith. But even Will Smith, what's his bases going to be at? Right? They don't have it? All right, well, we tried. We tried there. Let's see. Root says, are you streaming? Nope, just YouTube right now. We're streaming just on YouTube. We have plans on, and some conversations and whatnot on streaming elsewhere while still doing YouTube. So we'll see. We'll see. Will Smith. Why are we getting a bunch of Will Smiths in the comments? Am I missing it? Ready? WW. No, Will. Yeah. No Will Smith on Prize Picks. All right. Let's see. Get to this one from Craig. We got Keaton. Ooh, wait a second. I'm assuming Keaton win because you say hits allowed. Yeah, duh. All right, over 4.5 hits allowed. Is that on Prize Picks? If so, that looks like it could be a good spot. No. All right, let's refresh our Prize Picks just so we know we're not missing anything. And I planned to withdraw from here actually a while ago, so should have done that. All right, Gunnar Henderson, that's our first pick. Will, nothing. Win, nothing. Let's keep it going here. $5 from Fro says, new to the channel, new to sports betting, love the content, random vid idea. Could you make a video helping noobs like me? You know what? That's a good, let me take a pause, because this is what you get when you're generous enough to donate, right? We do have a couple things that help out. I do think that I could make a total, in a sense, a total, here, how to type of thing. But is this the playlist? I want to send a list to you here. There's a few videos. Some are members only, but we have a really good, tons of stuff here in terms of what to look at. But all right, let me send you this one, and then the playlist that this is on is a really helpful thing. So go check that out if you do want some help. All right, here we go. We got my man Nathan saying Trey Turner over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. That may just be something we got to take. If you guys don't know ND Joyce, you know what? We got to give the shout out right where it's due, for sure. So let's see. I'm gonna plug your Twitter right now here. Can we get to it? Can I not be stupid for a second? Guys, go ahead and follow ND over on Twitter. I just sent that link again, didn't I? Jeez. All right, I'm just going to type it out. Go follow that over on Twitter, all right? And go check out the YouTube videos that we're spamming in the chat now. I say don't spam, but now we're spamming. But, all right, let's get back into it. Were we just looking at one? Trey Turner over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Had 3 last game. The average dips a little against a right-handed batter, but going up against Andrew Abbott, who, when he faces a right-handed batter, definitely struggles against that. Average jumps 15 points. The ERA jumps 1. He throws a lot of fastballs. Trey, K percentage drops, and his WOBA goes up against fastballs as well, which you love to see. Abbott likes to throw it on the outside of the plate, the fastball. Trey looks okay. Let's see what we got. We're over on Baseball Savant now. Let's see. So we got Abbott coming from the left side. This is going to look at this year and last year. This is Baseball Savant. Put this in the chat too, guys. It's a completely free site. So much data in there. All right, so we're looking at what? Fastballs, right? So fastball, 50. Batted fastballs, last year. We do want him to get on base, though, and this is a spot in which I do think the Phillies could. All right, so fastballs aren't his strong suit. What's his second pitch? The curve. When it comes to curves, still meh. Nothing that I would say no to, though. You know, especially because Abbott struggled here against the righties. Like, that is not exactly what we want to see. So, fastballs, his WOBA jumps. His average doesn't necessarily. His K percentage drops. The curve we don't necessarily want to see, but we're not going to see much of the curve. Even if we see the slider and change, which are the 2 other pitches, right? If we go in here, slider he's crushing this year. Changeup hasn't seen yet. Slider last year, he absolutely crushed. In the changeup, he was fair against. Okay, we can throw this to a poll. Let's see if we got my man ND in the parlay here in terms of our prize pick slip. Let the community vote on this one. There's nothing that I would say this is a negative against. There's nothing that I would say totally, positive for. But how could I knock my man ND Joyce when it comes to parlays? If you guys don't follow him on Twitter, go ahead and do it. This is what we're looking at right now. Vote on that one. see if we can get to 100 likes on the stream. We got 200 people in the stands, 88 likes right now. I get it. It's really, really hard. It's really, really hard to use that thumb and that arm if you're on a, mouse and keyboard, if you're on your phone. Super hard to click that free like button. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Craig, we'll get to that one afterwards. Is that even on Prize Picks, actually? Because we do like that play. Total base is all they have. Let me know if you still like that. All right, looks like my man Nathan Joyce, full government official out here. Shout out to you, Nate. Looks like we're gonna throw that one in the slip here. This one's making it. This is what we have so far. We're looking for one more play to throw into this Prize Pick slip. We got Trey Turner and we got Gunnar Henderson, both same stat, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's see. Vest says, let's see, Tristan McKenzie. Strikeouts is 6. What is it on Sportsbooks? 5.5, right? No, 6.5. So we have some. This is interesting. 5.5 on some. The under is juiced. He looks like, yeah, that looks like a pretty sharp line as of right now, to be honest. Kevin with another. What? Kevin's pockets are just endless out here. I appreciate you, man. Seriously, appreciate the hell out of that. When you're about to close the show, let's go over to conference pennant winner for MLB and NBA. Curious what? Okay, we could do that type of thing. Let's get this in there, and then we can talk about. I guess overall, where we see the MLB and NBA going. Right. Let's see. Nate says, love the Trey against that. Yeah, I talked about the Reds bullpen in my video today as well. In fact, not that I am plugging my videos again, because why would I ever plug something that I take a lot of time to create and everything like that, right? Why would I plug it to a live audience? But we have the Reds. I like their chances today, but notice what I did here. First 3, first 5, and I said in the video, I go, I can't take them for a full game because that bullpen stank. All right, so let's see. Craig says we can look into Seager's bases. So I searched Craig in the chat. Apparently, Craig, you're in the MLB now. You're welcome. All right, so we're looking at his bases. I like the hits, runs, and RBIs. I leaned that earlier today. His total bases he's hit so far in 2 games this season. Bats really well against the right-handed pitcher, Ryan Puepue. Don't even know if that's how you say it, but it makes him seem less intimidating. Fastballs here, you could see Craig and Corey Seager are now the same person, all right? Craig, you like that? Corey Seager doesn't look all that great from a perspective of fastballs, right? And even looking into it over here, and I know I talked about this earlier in my video this morning, from facing a right-handed pitcher here, fastball perspective, let's see. Hit it well last year. And then the second pitch we're going to get is a changeup, right? And that's going to be about it. Changeup's fairly okay. Like, batting both of those well this season. He's seeing the ball really well. So let's throw Corey Seager over 1.5 total bases into the chat. We got to 100 likes. Pumping some crowd noise. Appreciate the hell out of that, guys. All right. Let's see. Let's read. Let's try and catch up on some comments. Rice and jalapenos. That's the way to go, Kev. See, Root Beer hit the like button twice. Some of you guys are all not even hitting it once. Sheesh. Sheesh. People are liking this one. All right. 76. That's going to be tough to even come back from, right? People are we may be able to end the poll early. Uh-oh, we're making a charge. Okay, the no's are coming in. We're under 7. We were at 75%. Now we're at 70%. Appreciate that, Mitchell. Or should I say MZJ? Sounds pretty damn cool. Lawrence, I like what you're saying. All right, let's close out this one. Actually, no. We're going to leave it open. There's only 29 people voting on this one. Guys, go vote on that one. It's super easy and helps the show move along, right? So make sure to get your votes in there. While you're down there, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Let's see. KC says baseball and MLB, not really a thing in the Philippines. Or more NBA, but I'm still tailing all the picks. Love to hear that. I mean, and the reason why I can be like, oh, I'm glad you're tailing or whatever. It's like, I'm never going to be hurt by the person that's like, you told me to take that, we lost. It's like, yeah, I lost too. Like, can we high five about our losses? Have a beer over it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not forcing anyone to take or place bet or anything like that at all. All right, Corey Seager's making its way, and we got our MLB. We got our MLB lock here as well. We just placed it. We're going to tweet it out as well. In fact, you guys can get the behind the scenes. We're going to tweet this bad boy. I'm going to throw this in the chat as well, so you guys can go show it some love over on X. And again, I do want to shout out a couple things here. If you guys are not signed up for Prize Picks, I know it sounds like I'm used carsman, selling, whatever, but ain't the case. If I'm promoting something, it means that I do believe in it and I do like the product. So Prize Picks, I love Prize Picks playing over there. If you guys do want to check out, the red and green player prop site that we're using, 7 days free with Outlier. Go ahead and check it out. And if you like that Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, I'm also putting that in the chat. You'll notice for a better part of over a year, we're promoting some of the same brands and same things. Like, this is not a taken lightly. Like, we got offered a bag once to promote a chair, and I was like, I'm not gonna promote a chair. So if I'm promoting something, it's definitely something that I think you guys should mess with and try out. Miguel says Derek White's points bumped to 15 because Tatum's out. That's what I would imagine, right? But all right, we can jump in and look at really quickly. Let's look at some futures here in terms of NBA champions and whatnot, and MLB champions. Kev, I don't, to be honest. Adrian's do you have VIP picks? No, because I don't consider myself someone that should be selling picks. On the MLB season, we can pop that up right now. We are up a couple units, but on the NBA season, we're having one of the better MLB seasons of our entire life here. Look at this. 55 units up on the NBA season. But no, I do not sell picks. I don't have a VIP list. If you guys are paying for picks, that's on you. It's your decision. Hopefully that person, can make you money, but I don't believe in that sort of process, if that makes sense. If someone is so good at it, I think that they'd keep it hush hush and not, sell it. And plus, if you're that good at it, I do believe that you would get limited by sportsbooks. Like, we're limited on a couple, and I don't even consider myself that, great of a sports bettor. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, Purple. Let's see. That's a good idea. I mean, I do think that, I wouldn't charge for it, but having some sort of distro list of final plays, because that's how we do it. But yeah, it's not a bad idea, Kev. Do I have a Discord? Yeah, I do. I'm not as active as I'd like to be, but I'm gonna throw it in the chat for you guys here. Completely free. We got 3,000 plus in there, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. And Kev, I mean, yeah, I have the winning on my side, but I'd never hang my hat on it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I for 3 straight years on YouTube now, we've been profitable in every sport we've done. I'm like, there's some luck there involved. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I am good at this. But and I know I'm good at it, but I'd never sell picks. I just can't get behind that. If we're selling something, it's going to be the models we built or stuff that literally takes us like off-air hours to create. You know what I mean? I'm 2 for 2 in baseball right now. What are we talking about? Oh, with our leans, you talking about, Edna? Yeah, Kev, I get that. All right, but who do we think's going to win? Let's jump into that. That's what I was going to say, right? So let's look at NBA futures right now. How do we get here? Why am I so missing futures? If you guys could see, in fact, I'm going to let you guys just watch me try and navigate this. I was literally looking at futures this morning too, which is absolutely crazy. All right. Found it. All right. Who do we think's winning the NBA championship? My money's on the Celtics. Literally, I already have a future on them. Clippers were a dark horse for me, but they've been a little bit too inconsistent. Weirdly enough, no, I'm not even going to say it. I'll say it. The Warriors at plus 6,500 is like making me be like, oh, they got that experience. It's almost like, you know, people counted out the Chiefs. They won. Like, I would never bet on it, but you know what I mean? Shogun says, shout out, and this is a super chat. Appreciate the $4.99. Shout out for the MLB picks, Ev. This donation is for the guppies in the chat lately. I won crazy cash with all your picks and appreciate your daily grind. Man, I appreciate that. I really do. Shogun, you're a real one. You're a real one. But all right, yeah. Who do you guys think is winning the NBA championship? I guess other than the Celtics, Knicks. Zach says the Knicks. I'm assuming OG, Randall. Do we have an injury update on Randall in terms of like time to come back? Because we're kind of, I don't like these spots for like Embiid's coming back, right? And I'm kind of like, is he really going to mesh well? Like, missed a lot of time, right? How do I get to what I want to look at here? News. Rehab timeline. All right. Randall, I know we've... So, day to day. The Knicks could be a dark horse. I mean, look at these odds. Where are they at? Plus 4,000. I mean, who was your dinger, Theo? Who was your dinger? I'm not sure if I remember. But if it hit, maybe because you're in the live stream, you got a little upper hand of the lottery pick for tomorrow. Let's see. Blue, we're only doing player props right now. Well, actually, we're taking a detour to kind of talk futures. Caesar says the Magic. Picasso says OKC. Also, to answer that question, Tatum right now not listed on the injury report. We can refresh this because it looks like Porzingis in, Tatum in, yeah. But OKC is an interesting one. Here's what I would say about OKC. Oklahoma City is like right there. The thing with them, and I'm sure Oklahoma City fans feel the same way that I felt as a Celtics fan, and I've been a Celtics fan my entire life. I was always like, they're right there, right there, right there, right there. This is literally the first year since the Big Three era, and the modern day Big Three era, that I'm kind of like, oh, they're actually there. Like Tatum, like even a couple years ago when the Warriors beat them, I was like, they're there. No, they weren't ready. So OKC is in that. Like, I don't think OKC wins the championship this year, but in a couple years, kind of in on that. Kind of in on that, to be honest. Javon, we got so much content on the channel to help you out. What are you looking for, man? You know what I mean? I like that you're saying please and being polite, but come on now. We got so much. We've been live for over an hour. Rewind like what do you mean help you out? We got so much. So Cage, what does you say? Does one unit mean $100? Biggest misconception, and it's not the biggest, but a big misconception in sports betting is, does a unit mean this? Like, a unit is literally what you normally bet. Now, there's a mathematical thing to this where if you have a bankroll of X, it's supposed to be 1 to 3% of your bankroll. But for me, the easiest way to explain it is, what is your normal bet size? Do you bet $10? Do you bet $20, $25, $50, $100? That is your unit, and that's the easiest way to do it. So if someone says one unit, it pretty much is like relative to you. It's a measurement of like how confident are you in it. So if someone's like, oh, I'm throwing 3 units on this, it's like 3 times your normal bet size. So it's not a dollar correlation. If someone bets $100 and you bet $10, your unit is your unit, and 100 to them should mean the same as 10 to you. So when someone says half unit, if you're a $10 better, $5. If someone says half unit and you're a $100 better, $50, that type of thing. All right, we don't need to rag on Javon, guys. Damn. Let's see. Saban says, love from New Zealand. Happy Tuesday, folks. Tomorrow looks good if you wanted to know. I love that. I love that. Zach, you got him at plus 3,000. Honestly, we're talking plus 3,000, plus 4,000. Like, that's a huge hit either way. You know what I mean? KC says Celtics better get it. I was still a teen when they won last. Yeah, the Celtics, I mean, they should win. Like, this is legit a game in which, or a season in which they should be the favorites, and it makes sense why they're the favorites. Let's see. Theo says, never bet on basketball at the end of the year. Somehow we've been pretty good. Like, we swept last night, but to some degree, I would agree. To some degree, I would agree. All right, let's flip over to baseball here. Let's look at some baseball. Who do we think is winning the MLB World Series here? With the exception, if I see, you're getting muted if I see Dodgers in the chat, okay? Even though it makes sense, but and even still, look at the Braves, like just behind them. This ain't the time to take the Braves, guys. Plus 380. No, they'll drop if the Dodgers go on a run or something like that. Kate says, thank you. I appreciate your clarification. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Appreciate everyone in the chat, guys. I know we're kind of fielding that. I want to know who's winning the MLB, but I guess it's sappy, but I appreciate everyone that tunes in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button as well. If you are new, we got about half the people liking the stream as we do in the stream right now. So if you guys do like it, hit that like button. Chance, I'm from Boston, so I see you say Yankees, and your profile picture is the Eagles. So I'm curious here. Are you Eagles and Yankees? Because man, oh man, we wouldn't get along then, right? But Yankees, sneaky play. I mean, yeah, they did start the year really well, but the thing is, the Yankees, to bet on them in any future winning the division, winning the the league or the championship, like, you never do that early in the year, because the Yankees are pretty much the Lakers effect, right? When there's not enough data, just the public loves the Yankees, the Lakers, that type of thing. You say Eagles and Twins. All right. The Twins, I like that. You can see my point. I'm a Patriots and Red Sox fan. If you're Eagles and Yankees, I'm like, all right. Chance might be getting muted in the chat. Just kidding. Baltimore's a good look for the money right now. Like, the fact that the Yankees are ahead of Baltimore, like, I don't agree with that right now. The fact that the Astros are ahead of Baltimore, based on that first series of Yankees-Stros, like, I don't know if I agree with that. You know what I mean? Diamondbacks, where they plus 3,500. Now, the one thing is, like, do they return type? Like, yeah, I see that. For sure, Kev. Classic says, would you sell sports model to set it up on our computer? We do have... What do you mean by set it up? Because we have Google Sheets, sports models videos that, someone can just pay $2.99 for 1 month, watch all videos, and you can have what you need. But we don't do or I don't do sort of like one-on-one, here's the model. Because, again, it's just like a baseline model, and then it's kind of up to you to finagle with it. Does that answer your question at all? Any team but the Yankees. Casey, are you a Boston fan? Austin says Sox, baby. What are the Red Sox odds? See, this is what I'm talking about. The Red Sox, because they're Boston, like they're ahead of the Mets, Brewers. Like the Red Sox stink right now. Brian says, all right, new to your stream. I've been catching you for almost 2 weeks now. You live every day at the same time. As of right now, we're only live Monday evenings right around this time. I do want to involve some more live streams and different days and whatnot. But as of right now, no, we're live 1 day a week. We've been doing some sort of like, random lives where we jump on and that type of thing. But no, we're not live every single day, but we did just go full time last month. And I do think I have more live streams coming. One of those ideas, and I want a W in the chat if you guys like this idea. Some of you may have heard it before, but one of my biggest ideas is going to be almost like live streaming as if like a gamer will game all day long, just playing, you see everything, and you kind of just watch and hang, right? I almost want to do like a full day of sports betting where you guys see both my screens, me. If I have to take a piss break, I'll let you on pause. You know what I mean? Like just kind of chilling for the entire day, watching me go through my process. That's one of the ideas, like just more of like a kind of what we're doing now, right? No specific parlays or prize pick slips, more of like a hey, I made my video, I want to go through it, I'm going to go through my entire process and that type of thing. So you guys literally see like all the YouTube videos I make and I give you these sort of processes and whatnot of what I go through. It's like, imagine that tenfold. Like you guys would see so much. And to me, it's like people want to hide their processes. Like, what's if Joe Schmo in the chat right now can win based on the process I go through, what's my harm in that? You know what I mean? Come on now. You in Boston, it's like being in the Midwest, how nice people are. They say hi to each other when they walk across. Not always, but I know based on a lot, like I'll look at someone and be like, hey, how's it going? Random person. But Boston can be mean too, but I hear you. So you guys like that? Yeah, I agree, Casey. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we're talking to a couple different streaming platforms where to kind of branch out to. We built our audience on YouTube and on Twitter and whatnot, and I like streaming on YouTube, but we could multi-stream, right? Like multiple different platforms. Mark says, who we got winning, the Hawks or the Bulls? I do as of right now like the Hawks, but I could be convinced. I think it's going to be one of the better games tonight. Who's hitting a home run tonight? Home run props, huh? Should we just give a flyer? We got some home run requests here. Zach, let's go. We're going to please you. We got games starting. So we got to get to this quick, but you know what? Let's jump into it. We're over on Outlier. We're going to filter this bad boy to home runs, and let's see what we're cooking with. Mitch Garver, new team, going up against a what's he going up against here? McKenzie, right-handed pitcher, hard hit percentage, home run to fastball ratio. He's going to... Did we just stumble upon one? I mean, this is bad odds, though, right? +3. Actually, +3. Did we just find one that we don't hate? Look at it right away. I'm like, look at even Outliers saying there's definitely a plus EV here. Like, without any sportsbooks VIG, it should be a +270. We're looking at +390. Actually, we'll do that. This is how easy it is. Ready? So this is up on my screen. This is how easy it is on Outlier. We could do it on the browser. That being said, I'm not logged in on my browser. So we go to FanDuel here. We might roll with this. Screw it. So, all right, you say that Gio says they're really sharp. But so would you say they're really sharp and they're missing the market here, or they're ahead of the curve? All right, so how do we, let's see. All right. Boom. Literally opening FanDuel on my sportsbook there. It's in. You could see right here. Look at that, Mitch Garver. I don't even have to find it, right? Let's throw something on that. Who else do we think's hitting a home run tonight? We're going to close up shop pretty damn soon. We've been live for an hour and a half here, but we can kind of roll in and see what else we got cooking here in terms of home runs. The reason we said Mitch Garver there was because of, one, the odds. It's honestly reason number one. And two, his fastball to home run to fastball against righties jumps a little bit here. And Tristan McKenzie, we're looking at that. And where Tristan McKenzie throws the ball, kind of all over the place. He looks good. By the way, I don't just condone what I just did. Like, that was a fun bet. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that is taking a home run bet is a fun bet. That is not Mitch Garver's going to hit a home run. Like, we're still talking a plus 390 play, right? Let's see. J-Ram up there. Kwan's up there. We're only on that one game, though, huh? Mookie, I mean, you could say Mookie all day long. Like, that's what he's been doing, but he's been doing it a lot. His batting average goes up against a right-handed pitcher, but the hard hit and the home run to fastball ratio drop a little bit. And we're not going to get a lot of fastballs from Keaton Wynn. All right, let's get back to it. Altuve, Gurriel Jr. Who do we think's hitting a home run? You think Gurriel? Decent odds. Those all jump. No luck against Gill so far, but meh. What does that matter, right? I'm curious because, and also a pretty decent 586 on underdog. We don't want those right now, though, right? FanDuel, kind of all in the same boat. I'm curious to think what you like. Do you guys like guys that are hot? Like Mookie has kind of started the season off crazy, right? Is that a good thing, or is it kind of like time to fade? Soler, let's check him out. I see a Gio. Plus 300 is yet to hit one, but ooh, all green across the board there. Paxton, too, going to throw a lot of fastballs. BetMGM, our best bet. I might sprinkle on that. Shout out to you, Gio. I like this spot. Again, guys, when you're betting home runs, it's kind of for like a long shot type of thing. If you're betting something that'll hurt you tomorrow if they don't hit a home run, Lord be with you. I think we're going to throw a little something on that. Gio, I owe you if it hits, huh? Decent value on MGM. The other ones either in the early 300s or plus 290. Okay. What else we like? Yeah, Gio, you say that home runs are like lottery tickets. It really is it's almost like taking a triple double on a guy that doesn't get a lot of triple doubles for. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see. Classic. Let me give you the link here. So when I say $2.99, it's to become a member on the channel. So if you scroll down, you should see a join button on our videos, and then you get access to, I think it's a 7-part series, and there's multiple other videos on the channel as well to become a channel member. I'll put it in the chat for you right now. But again, like it's let's see. How do I get this? All right. It's coming your way. Let me know if that works. So you think time to fade, David? Yeah, see, I get it. It depends too. If a guy's on a tear like Shohei was, or like in the years past where guys are hitting it every night, I think it's like there's a time and place to fade or to not. You know what I mean? I agree, Gio. But guys, I think we're going to wrap up the stream for tonight. Over an hour and a half stream, which love doing this stuff. If you guys can and you're still not, go ahead and hit that like button. It's free for you to do. It helps out the stream a ton. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in so far. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate the hell out of everyone that donated today. I think we got plenty, so let's give some shout outs here. Kevin, obviously top dono. We had Drew, Alex, and Smiley become a baller, a member on the channel. Smiley also donated. Austin came in with a donation. Garrett came in with a donation. That ended up being a Prize Picks lock. Fro came in with a donation. And shout out to Shogun for the last donation. Appreciate everybody in the chat, everything like that. Really do appreciate everyone. So catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.